The checkpoint is the mid cap. For the allies, maybe slightly favored. They have only diagonals, or at least for glow, they have only diagonals, which is of course slightly in their favor. Map-wise, we have a checkpoint, the cemetery, and Les Vieux Vergers. And then for the axis, we have Reux de Gamboville and La Prière. So looking good. I am looking forward to this match. It's been a hot minute. So yeah. Can't wait how this bugger will unfold, and I am looking forward to it. Anyway, let's see. We should see out 2 lights. It is allies, so we should see 2 lights now. Or are they just gonna keep it like this? I mean, fair enough. You get your heavy out earlier. Well, the OP is getting placed down, of course. We have the Witch King on the artillery for glow, and on the axis side of things, on the chat side of things, I'm looking at the wrong fucking HQ. No, yes, I am. We have Lucky. So, looking forward to it. So, yeah. Hopefully, it'll all work out nicely for them all. I'll keep this thing on for a short bit so I can see where everyone is. And then I will turn it off later again. I am hoping for a snipe. Maybe the Greyhound will get into a good position for that. We do have the supply truck. There will be placing down their garrison there. We also have a garrison mark right there. A light recon. And another light. Yeah, 2 lights. 2 stewards. Very good. They are currently driving up, of course, and let's be honest, this is a pretty safe location, snipe-wise, for the axis. I am looking forward to a possible snipe over here, though. We're going to see some rocket snipes. We do have quite a few people on top of the things. We don't have any AT rockets, but we do have Londoge ready with his rockets. Come on, gimme. Oh, quite. That was close. That was really close, actually. Took like an extra second. If he had fired a second later, there would have been a beautiful hit. The second rocket flies quite a bit too far away. Oh, that almost impacted that truck. Would have been really good. This truck is receiving a lot of rockets already. And we have immediately... Hell has broken down artillery, landing in the perfect spot there for the Axis, wiping out pretty much everyone that came close towards it. We already have a truck being destroyed. Rockets are flying over before it's taking the stage in the middle there. Will most likely find the Greyhound. We already have infantry trying to push all the way across. Let's not type, shall we? Did not manage to do so. Axis were capping the point. Allies are taking it back right now, but it is blinking quite a lot. Looks doing some looks thingies, trying to get as many rounds down range as it can. Receiving rockets from Fart in the side. Maybe Fart will have another rocket, who knows? I don't think he does, since he is running up quite significantly fast right now. Sherman is trying to get into position. Multiple marks come out onto the Stewart. We also have two stewards right there from the from Glow. And the Sherman can't quite see the looks. We'll see it now, and that will be one of the looks very much gone. So you have got the tankers can use and Curly inside that one. SFE Sniper and Early Apex, and Fragger and Sharpie inside that one, and Michael Glider inside of the Greyhound further in back. Before in a rather safe position, artillery is landing in a pretty good spot, keeping the axis all the way out here. Back garrisons have been set up, and we already have Stormy Sun trying to go with the flank, and Phil My Collins trying to get all the way behind the enemy there to place a lovely garrison. Tensei pretty much alone here. Swamp Donkey is vibing around here, and we do have an OP right there from Chad. Of course, if the one that hold this house has pretty much a big advantage onto this sector there, because you can shot an MG right inside that building, and it's really effective. Rav getting a kill there onto Amber Lamb. Rav getting upstairs. Ito Tensei. Rav with the hipfire machine gun. I was really looking forward to a knife there. Unfortunately, that was not meant to be. P4 has just been killed, it seems. That is very good for below. Stony Faust getting all the way in the back there. Lima not quite defending it as much as well as he should. Point gets flipped over. We will see immediate new OPs getting put down. Gas, of course, slightly further in the back. We do have supplies that have been dropped in the road. It's pretty much on the road, isn't it? Right next to it, at least. Got a feeling that these... Ooh, that is in a cheeky spot. That's not... that won't be spotted that easily, I really hope for them. Although Phil Mike Collins has gotten his supply truck ever so slightly stuck. I pray that he will be able to get it loose. We have a cheeky garrison right here from the Axis. Is that the medium going down? No, it's a truck. Most likely truck going down. Ooh. That Stewart has been taking a lot of hits. Another Stewart flanking in the back, removing a lot of OPs. And with a lot, I mean a lot of OPs. Garrisons should start to be hunted. Looks having a slight bit of issue to try and get around here. There is no garrison right here. They got the garrison set up inside of these woods right there. Stony Faust may be able to ping them out. Although I'm not entirely sure if he can see them. I think he's just more busy trying to survive right now. Will see is a lot of people moving around. Don't think so. Unfortunate. There's both stewards are here. One of them is currently taking fire by the AT. AT has died. Skull will get a good shot in there. Hits hull. Hits hull. Second rocket. No deviations. Oh my god, how is it alive? First rocket was indeed tracked. Oh, that track's gone. P4 just came up. And then Bass Scorpion getting that rocket in that rear there. Blowing it up. 25 has to be careful. They have fired a bit. And they have gotten the ire off a few of the axes there. A few of the Chads. 25's in maybe a slight predicament. This truck has been able to move a little bit further, and there are supplies down there, just one. So they're probably waiting for another person to shivel over those supplies. Do I have an outpost mark coming out there? Before getting shot at. That OP is gone. 100%. Yeah, there it goes. Unfortunate. Can't have it all. But the Glow has been able to push back Chad significantly, and you know they have delayed them quite a bit with those two stewards, removing all the OPs that there were. There's also a Tiger already in the field here, and we should see a 76 just leaving, really. Well, 76 is starting to head out. Not quite sure what was driven there. Is that the P4? Don't tell me it's the P4. Oh my god. It's the P4. How did it die? Riddle me this. Let me ping the Sherman. Oh yeah, it just got killed from the Sherman. I think? Maybe? Would have been a really cheeky shot. Regardless what killed it, that's a good kill and that's going to hurt Chad ever so slightly. But they do have the Tiger that has pushed up, has already been marked out. Very, very accurate, very quick marks. Again, 76 is still busy being driven up here on the south. It's got to take a hot minute. It's currently using the roads. Road, of course, ends there. We'll need to skip over there and then finally arrive here. If he survives. If he makes that entire ordeal. Plenty of flares being fired, actually, from Glow and from Chad. Good flare, picking up a lot of people here. Stormy sees the supplies. Being shot at by Doot. Base Scorpion will stop him there. Stormy killing Doot, but gets killed by Base Scorpion. And a not as accurate mark does come out onto that garrison. But those OPs are already being shelled by the artillery. Very quick. That's a good satchel there. Killing quite a few. Odin here flanking from the north. His garrison will remain open for a hot minute. There are plenty of supplies here for an attacking garrison. More supplies being dropped here. Who is this? Phil Mike Collins is pushing up further in the back. Bomber run coming over will not hit the garrison. Unfortunate mismark there. But we do have a tank marker out here. How old is this? Not that old. Where art thou? What art thou? Puma. Thou art Puma indeed. Bombing run coming over from the axis as well. Will delete garrison? No. Both garrisons remain alive. 76. That's just driven onto point, or is it down south? I'm so blind. Oh, it is down south. There it is. It's being hidden, the bastard. Anyway, 76 has arrived. Tiger still in the heat of things. No, it's already dead. Why do... I hate when I miss these things. God damn it. Puma's still alive for a little bit though. Probably got satcheled, I presume. 76 would not have had eyes on it for a really long time, so it probably either was a T or a satchel. Oh, want to be careful with that one, buddy. 76 is driving up pretty aggressively. Knows that there is currently no answer against him for a hot minute, however. 76 is falling back, maybe a slight bit scared about that fire rate there. I mean, it's just a Puma. Can't hurt you, it's not real. Good flare there from the Axis, picking up the 76 and the people around here. 75 is trying to run across again. Managed to get pretty far here. With Lima on top of the truck. Getting some elevation, getting some well needed elevation. We're snapping downwards. Thus has the 76 regained its steady pressure. It's just still a little bit scared about that Puma. Garrison has been set up. This is such a good attacking garrison for both points already. What's the artillery again? The Witch King. How he's doing. 350 already, very good. A very big improvement from the last game that I did. Greyhounds. Greyhounds night. And look, lucky with 325, pretty much on the heels, so doing a pretty decent job as well. Did this garrison get deleted? I presume it has. They did just rebuild a new one here. There you go. Took him a little bit. But it is gone, and he is either respawned or he just got headshotted by Chomp. New 76 getting spawned on the south here. So we will see a second heavy out soon, I presume. Somehow, Puma gets impacted just onto the barrel. Not really sure how that happened. Not really sure who did it either. It's the Sherman. Is there a really cheeky Sherman here, or just from the Greyhound? Must have been a Sherman, no? 76 is all the way over there, and I don't think they peaked enough for that to kill. Supplies being dropped in for the new garrison all the way over there, of course, since it has been deleted. Whiskey may be able to intercept it. Stormy-san already onto the point here. And Phil McCollins removing another garrison right here, killing Gren as well. That is damaging for the push here. And we are starting to see some cap pressure just from one person inside the hard cap. And one person in the soft cap, so that's not all that much. We do have a garrison spawn right here, which will of course be blocking this one off. Airhead is starting to land. I don't think this will land in time. It's going to land right there in the middle. And we should see, yeah, another P4, really. Not a Tiger. Alright, fair enough. Stormy-san, Grant. Base Scorpion has heard the shots, is on alert. Airhead is dropping steadily. Stormy-san is running around right here, right now. It's kind of lost. Wasn't getting to a good position to hopefully cover the Airhead. Dude is running straight towards the Airhead. Stormy-san not defending it as well as he should. That Airhead is completely undefended, and there's a P4 here as well. I'm really hoping he won't leave it immediately, but he does, and that the Airhead will be gone. Stormy-san was not on it to defend it. Quite unfortunate. Yeah, it's too late. Fortunately, it does not kill. Garrison is still free. Could maybe see new supplies being dropped there for Phil by Collins. And Glow is pushing up here currently capping the point of soft cap pressure. Not enough people inside of the soft cap. Sherman has been hit substantially. Lima, that is death indeed. Death by the Sherman. Greyhound, that has lived throughout this entire game, still has been alive for about 21 minutes already. Driving up as well. Massive garrison spawn happening. Unfortunately, no flares will be able to pick up these guys. Would be so insanely good for them right now, but they just don't have it right now. Stormy-san has just spawned. Will, of course, have that flare. Will he fire it up? He does not yet fire it up. Flare from the Axis comes over on the point. Will pick it up. A lot of people nearby. P4 is also driving up right now. Needs to be careful he doesn't get bopped by either the Sherman or the medium or the 76. Okay, gas spawn does its job. Gets a few markers called out right now. Papa Bear is in the back here. May be able to see it. Would be really good if he does. He's running up to it right now. Another garrison, another spawn will I don't think another spawn will happen. They just had one. Archibald is running over towards it though to try and stop it. But a rocket well placed removes the garrison, and Papa Bear is immediately on those supplies to stop another garrison from coming up. A few random shots coming over, supplies will be deleted before Sherman dies. In fact, Sherman died before still alive, still holding on to the point. Greyhound needs to be careful if he doesn't want to lose his life. And the cap pressure is still very much on for Glow, doing a really good job on just holding on to this point and keep capping it. We only have 4 people inside the hard cap and a lot of people inside the soft cap. 76 is not barely inside of it, but that should not matter all that much. The P4 is currently a little bit of being overwhelmed perhaps, but we are seeing a new Tiger coming up in the back. They need more people inside the hard cap. These two just left it. And they're being really held back here. Like, all these guys are just not inside of it. They're not inside of the soft cap. But Glow is missing people inside that hard cap. They need to get more people inside. As long as that's not happening, it's going to be a hard one. Glow is unable to keep up with the pressure that they have created. This garrison is currently being blocked, so no new assaults will happen from that. Shmoo was currently blocking it quite well. Did just die, and the garrison has been built. Kim Jong-Uwu is currently looking at it, I presume, and he is. Garrison receiving multiple pings. Rudy Gammersville is still losing cap pressure. Nice little OP spawn there will be enough to cap. I am wondering how many people will see spawn on this garrison. Give it to me. Some spawns on their garrison. I think they've got a new garrison a little bit further back there, which would seem like a good choice. Phil Collins calls out another garrison right here. Stormy-san running up to it. We'll be able to remove it. Overrun coming over. Will impact garrison very well. Stormy-san removing a garrison on that side as well. Cap pressure once more going for Glow. P4 is still inside. It's not inside the hard cap, at least thankfully for the for Glow. But as like if these guys all start to leave hard cap, then they won't be capping, unfortunately. Of course, the P4 is of course inside of the soft cap. Ham getting behind it. Rocket in the back will get killed by Lieutenant Fire. Does not get killed yet. Ham second rocket does not get it off. Satchel has been placed. Cody Mooney is trying to find it. Has spotted it and is starting to remove it right now. OP spawn is currently still enough to keep the cap pressure going. Artillery is doing its best, but it's not sufficient enough. And I think this void will indeed go for Glow. And they need to be careful that Lapierre doesn't immediately start faltering. This garrison is in such a good spot that they may be able to snowball this. Well fought there from Glow. P4 getting destroyed. Not still alive. Second 76 is driving up though. Third one not in use just yet. Plenty of squad leaders spawning on this garrison. We already have Stormy Sun just onto La Prairie. Seeing as there's a lot of people spawning on the HQ, it shows a lack of current garrisons, which is a very dangerous thing indeed. What the fuck? I just realized that the timer is not quite as accurate as I'd like it to be. What the fuck did that happen? What the hell? Well, that's weird. Okay, well, let's put that there. And then let's lower these. There we go. We're good. What the fuck? It's kind of even. God damn it. There we go. P4 does go down here. Chad is starting to get back onto that hard cap. Especially since, you know, Glow has started to push from this garrison. It started to be very aggressive. Can spell doom for the defensive side here. A nice flag comes up. Do have average samurai here with hopefully a satchel. Will run after the 76. 76s are running away as quickly as they can, and I don't blame them for it. Is it going to impact wall? Average samurai is running after him as quickly as he can. Surely it's been called out, especially since he's running with a satchel out. Clearly telegraphing that there will be a satchel. 76 currently trying to get away from it. Impacts HE does not get the kill he requires. As long as he is in the 4th gear, Epic Samurai can run after him all he wants, but he won't be able to get... Oh no, the ramp! Oh, that's a satchel. Oh, the HE shell. That would have been really fucking bad. Good impact there in the pretty much back. Multiple rockets here from Skull. 2 hits. He's on a fire, trying to pin in the front. Of course, not going to have the success he wants. That garrison is actively being shelled. Phil McCollins currently removing the OPs that are there. Plenty of squad leaders over here. Phil McCollins running over will maybe get shot by Lima. Lima, however, is currently hiding a bit. Placing down a few mines. But Phil McCollins has already removed the OPs that were there. The OP in the house is still very much operational, and the 76 is running for his life. Can do that. There we go. Glow is already starting to be on La Pierre, and we may see a relatively quick game. I'm hoping for not. Don't think Glow. I don't really think that Chad has a proper reaction for this. They're already being pushed out, which is unfortunate. Oh no! Don't tell me. Oh, Sticky Feet getting that satchel off. Oh, good call there. Don't shoot, Cody Mooney. Don't shoot your friend. Tiger needs to hold. Satchel can still be safely removed in time. Rockets are being flung at it, however. Just track it. It's fine. 76 is right there as well. Just barely does not have eyes on. Quite unfortunate. And when they were driving here, they were not. They were pretty much preoccupied with trying to get the fuck out of there. So the Kwana had already hopped out. It did not have eyes on. 76 got a shift. Non-dodge. Hopeful rocket there. Trying to bend the front. Fart. Trying to reach the garrison. Can't quite make it. Second rocket. Trying to hit Gren. Also did not quite make it. Sticky Feet. Gren getting onto the point. Will notice Sticky Feet. Has just removed the supplies right under his nose. And Gren getting the kill there. Not too fast. Sticky Feet getting killed. Gren still free on point. We have one OP currently on the point and one very much nearby. Glow's presence onto the last point is getting bigger. So we'll see how that happens, or will proceed. Cap pressure starting to happen. Oh, that might be the end. That garrison is still up, and we'll see a substantial big spawn happen, I presume. The OPs that are nearby are currently doing their best. 76 gets a good kill there onto the Tiger, and we're seeing the cap pressure happen very much from Glow. Glow starting to stack more and more people inside that hard cap. 76 starting to drive up to it as well. GBI Charlie, I can't write that. I can't read that. But that OP is also already up, and might be a quick game. So really strong presence here. Satchel or Peace Strike landing onto the garrison. Either the Rocket the Leader or the Peace Strike did, but that's a really good strike there onto the garrison. There was the nearest garrison they had as well, which is very damaging for them. Storm Missile removing a few OPs there, delaying the response from Chad, and I think this is it already. That was such a quick game. Bombing run may change. Bombing run may be the difference if it has a good impact. Coming over here, Peace Strike. Does not hit the 76s. They're trying to go back in, but they're being held back very well here by the Glow's team. Airhead is starting to land as well, of course. From that's 176 less is not enough to start flipping the point yet. This is enough to flip the point. We might see an OP spawns are required. The Airhead is operational. If a big spawn happens on that one, it will go really bad here for Glow. It's currently being blocked. Distress removes it with the rocket. Last pizza roll trying to survive in the midst of Chad's wave here. Are holding back onto the point. Oh my fucking god, that was so fucking close. From the fucking brink. 76 needs to fall back. Realizes the jig is up and we need to evacuate here, else you will get satcheled and die. Needs to leave. Multiple players coming over will pick up a lot of Glow. A lot of Chat, sorry. Need to be careful of the bombing run, and they're starting to lose Route to Gammersville. Kankersaw currently on top of it. Multiple gas, of course, all nearby and around it. Multiple OPs as well. Don't know if I said OPs twice, but that's fine. You guys all know what I mean. Bombing run coming over from Glow will hit Chad. but they're still holding on to it. They've pretty much almost fully capped back the point. And with just a few people inside that hard cap, it's enough. Looks getting killed? Truck getting killed? What just died? What just died? P4. Again, they're really using those P4s, but they kind of need... They need Tigers. I really feel that they have been spawning in a lot of P4s. And so have been able to field less Tigers. But I'm not entirely sure. I've only seen out 2 Tigers for now. And I've seen 3 76s with 1 more already back up again. Glow started to cut the point again. Chad's valiant effort to stay into the game a little bit longer was good, but I don't think it was enough. We do have the garrison over here, but this will be a really long track for them to actually get onto the points. I don't think this is going to be happen. Just going to get a quick overview of the points. The Witch King ending up with almost pretty much 700 points. Really good there with all of the tanks. Lucky ending up with 570. Skull getting a good side impact here into the 76. Artillery is trying to hold off and keep killing people, but I don't think they're going to stack enough people inside the hard cap. And I think this is GG. Well played, Glow. Well played. Really, really well played by Glow. Like, again, managed to capture the midpoint. Tried to proceed on to the 4th one. Had a little bit of troubles with that one, but did manage to flood in. And then just also on the 5th point. Very well done resistance on Chad. Almost pretty much regaining their 5th point back, but just were not able to get a good enough presence with LPs, with garrisons up, onto that 5th point. And so immediately started to lose it again after the good amount of people had actually gotten onto it. Well, I was your host, Havoc. I hope you guys all had a good game and a good stream. Again, it's quite a short one. I'll be here all week. If you're interested in what I do, leave a follow. It helps out immensely if you haven't already. And I will see you guys all at a later date. Bye-bye.